Hello guys, so we are going to solve the problem of the day of Leetcode, which is minimum ASCII delayed sum for two strings. Okay, so we will go through the question. Given two strings s1 and s2, return the lowest ASCII sum of deleted characters to make two strings equal. Okay, what is ASCII sum? ASCII sum, it is the characters ASCII values which are deleted from s1 and s2. Okay, given we are given s1 and s2 and we have to delete some characters from s1 and some characters from s2 such that both s1 and s2 becomes equal string and the sum of those deleted characters ASCII value is minimum possible. Okay, so we have to find such ability, okay, which have minimum sum of deleted characters. Okay, characters ASCII value. Okay, this is all. Okay, so okay, now this in this we are given a constraint of 1 to 1000. So the solution can be possible in O of n and O of n square also, according to what the question says. Okay, so we are given two strings and we have to delete some characters or find some subsequence. Okay, find some subsequence who have. Okay, so it is asking for the lowest ASCII sum deleted characters. Okay, or we can say that we can choose some characters from there such that the sum of those characters becomes maximum possible, and I will reduct it from the total sum. Okay, what I am saying is, let's say I get sq1 and sq2 for from s1 and s2 respectively. Okay, respectively. Okay, so I get subsequence 1 and subsequence 2 from s1 and s2 respectively. Subsequence from s1 and subsequence 2 from s2. Okay, for which I get sq1 is equals to sq2. Okay, and that possibility have maximum value of sum. Okay, and what I can do is, instead of finding the deleted characters, I can find that max value of that subsequent sum and I will reduce from total minus that sum. Or second approach is to find the subsequence of deleted characters and find sum of that, but I will tell you that it can make some extra recursive calls when when index 1 equals to n, when index 1 reaches n or index 2 reaches m. But if index n reaches n and index 2 not reaches n, or index 2 reaches m, its peak value, and index 1 is not reaching its max value, so in this case the recursive call can be done for a single purpose only. Okay, and if I am taking the total minus sum, this approach, I just need to find which characters I have to take. No other recursive call will happen for that. Okay, so let's try to implement it, but I will state the dp before that, what it will tell. Okay, so dp of index 1 comma index 2 represents minimum, or according to my present approach of finding that maximum possibility, I will try to find for that max value of sum of ASCII value of characters, ASCII value of characters of subsequence 1 and subsequence 2 that can be formed using string s1 from 0 to index 1 and string s2 from 0 to index 2. Okay, I am trying to find the maximum possible value of sum of ASCII characters such that sq1 and sq2 that can be formed using these are equal. Okay, that means sq1 is goes to sq2. Okay, so I have to find the those subsequence which are equal and its sum of its character. I just need to find that and I will reduce from the total. Okay, so let's try to implement the solution. Okay, so we will define dp. Okay, before that I will define the size of both strings. Okay, and this is m of s2 size. Okay, I will define first state for index 1 and second state for index 2, and I will initialize with -1. Okay, now I am trying to make a recursion function, okay, which I will call as rec, and I will pass index 1 and index 2. Okay, like that. Okay, now for the base case, if I reaches from index 1 to n, or I get reached from index 2 to m, which means one of the string from s1 and s2 is completely traversed. Now we have no other character to compare to or to take, so I will return from there from that place returning 0. Okay, no further investigation happen. Okay, if this is the cache part, okay, I will implement it later. Before that I will call, okay, I will first check if s1 of index 1 is equals to s2 of index 2. If those characters come, okay, if those characters come, I will take s1 of index 1. Okay, s1 of index 1, and I am calling the further recursion after that. Okay, further recursion, I am taking that cost, okay, and calling the recursion further. Okay, if my index 1 and index 2 characters are not equal for respective strings, I will try to maximize my answer by calling the recursion calls for if I can skip the character from s1, which is index character at index 1, I'm skipping that and not skipping the character from index 2. Okay, and calling it like that, and answer is equals to minimum of answer comma, I'm calling the first character hold and second character increment. Okay, I'm skipping the character from the second string, which is s2. Okay, now I will store it in the dp. Okay, I will store it in the dp. Now cache part is, if I get this state again, I will just return the minimum value I have already calculated so far. Okay, this is what I have calculated. Okay, now I have to find the total value. Okay, I have to find the total value. What is that? I have to traverse on both strings and just adding the ASCII value of all the characters. Okay, just adding the ASCII value of all characters and returning total minus I am here taking only one cost from the one string, because these are equal when I am adding it. So I need to add from both side, and I need to add from both side. I am taking the character from s1 and I am taking the character from s2 also, so it is doubled. So the answer is, I am calling this recursion 0 comma 0 comma rect. It will give me the maximum possible sum, which is calculated through twice. So I got the same, like for the example 1 I got ea. So through recursion I got the cost of, through the recursion I get the cost of ea ASCII values, but here also I need to add this also, so it is twice. Okay, and everything looks okay. I think this is the cache part, this is the base case. Okay, if I get the character this, and if not this. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay, so where is the problem? Okay, there is a syntax issue. Okay, any other problem was there? Maybe. Okay, I'm calling this, and I am taking this. Okay, and if index 1 becomes n or this happen, and I need to take that x from both side. Okay, this is also okay, and I have to take it like that, index 1 and index 2. Okay, and okay, I think okay, here is the problem. I need to take max. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay, the solution got accepted. Okay, if you get any confusion in any part of the code, you can comment on the video, and I will try to answer it as soon as possible.